Aloha and welcome back. I'm Panther, and this is Code Vein. Room's really warm. Fan is running on low. This particular fan will not run on the next two settings while it is plugged in, to prevent it from destroying the battery. So I can't up the power of the fan, but I don't need to.
I guess it's still working. Gotten used to exploring with me?
Pretty much. There. Ceiling stakes. They're really going full in on this. Here's a vampire. I mean revenant.
Greetings. I have a lovely selection today. If you have any materials from the old world, I can give you valuables in exchange.
Blood bead candy.
Don't hesitate to come back if you need anything.
I might look into what I need to give people to make them my friends. Mostly because I don't want to waste time with that stuff, if you get what I mean. Let's go to home base. I think I need to go here to talk to people to figure out what I need to do next.
The Hunter. He's an utterly ruthless revenant, taking the lives of both friend and foe. Or at least that's how the gossip goes. I can't say how much is true, but you can be sure he's not someone to mess with. Do you have any more info on him? Oh, right. Memory loss. Sorry. We're headed for... The miasma accelerates the thirst for blood. With your... See you around.
What are you doing here?
You saved me back in town, and now I live at the shelter you told me about. I have to donate blood regularly, but they give me food, a place to live, and clean clothes. I can sleep without fear of revenants or the lost. To me, it seems quite luxurious. I have a much better life now, thanks to you.
You mean thanks to Louis? Cool.
It seems I can restore the blood code of a vestige's creator.
Oh, right,
the
yeah.
Elements left in the vestige. If you find any vestiges, please let me know. It could be a chance to grant you additional strength.
I forgot that she's the one to go to for this stuff. Looks like this is going to be this episode. Just going back in memories.
Where am I? Am I still alive? No. I know this feeling. I've come back to life again. What happened back there? Cruz, everyone was... Each time I learned something new about our world, or the state of those living in it, my feelings of guilt pierced me even deeper. Starving revenants fighting each other for a handful of blood beads, and the ranks of the lost swelling with each successive conflict. I spend my restless days in battle, trying to keep my head above water. Only when I'm engaged in the rush of combat can I close my eyes to the gravity of what I've done.
Are you helping me? These blood beads.
Those men lying over there ordered you to find them, right? Well, now you can keep them. Far too many people keep revenants as thralls these days. Stay safe and watch yourselves out there.
My name is Kevin. I could give you a hand with whatever.
I'll see you. Here's what I was able to bring. It's not much, but I hope it helps.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry. I wish there was some way I could repay you.
I do this because I want to. Don't worry about me, all right?
Tell me if I can help with something. I'll do whatever I can for you.
That was Kevin. He was a young revenant boy who I met in my travels, and in the end, brought to his death. He was someone that I never should have forgotten. It's hard to believe that I could let something so important just slip away. Sorry, I don't mean to bother you, but there may be other memories of mine scattered around. If there are, I'd like to get them back. I may discover things that are painful to confront, but I made a decision to face my past head-on. Back then, I had no idea what would happen. As Operation Queenslayer dragged on with no foreseeable end, even children were turned into revenants and sent out to fight. And then, when it was over, both the strong and the weak were ravaged by bloodthirst. But with resources thin, they had nowhere to turn. I wanted to do something, to do anything to help. That's honestly all there was to it. It never occurred to me that my actions could lead to such tragedy.
I think I remember Kevin in some of the older memories.
What is it?
Here we go again! I've got a lot of these.
Kevin was a boy who had been enslaved by a group of merciless revenants. Over time, stopping by to give him blood beads became something of a routine. But one day, the pattern was broken. When I went to see him, he was nowhere to be found, and his dwelling had been torn apart. I heard everything from someone who said they knew Kevin. I
few days earlier, a revenant had attacked him and turned him to ash. The attacker was after the blood beads I'd given Kevin.
Yep. It's hard to do good deeds without it backfiring. That's why you gotta be very careful.
I thought that I could save him just by giving him blood beads. That it would be enough. But I lacked true commitment to his survival. And in the end, that's what killed him. Actually, I heard another revenant attacked him for those same blood beads shortly after, and he became one of the lost. I won't let myself forget again.
I honestly can't say it wasn't his fault, because it was his fault.
What is it?
There's still more work for you. Alright, so we got Hunter, Vestige 1, 2, and 3. 4 I don't have complete yet. And then Darkseeker 1. So let's go with the Hunter.
Listen up. Our scouts have finally discovered the Queen's location. We're sending you in under orders to track down and destroy any Lost in the area.
Destroy the Lost? But how? We haven't even finished our training yet.
You'll learn in the field, Revenant. Protect your heart, and you will never die. Your sacrifice will help open a path to the future.
Friends.
Oh.
It's their own damn fault. Kids should flash blood beads around like that if they want to stay out of trouble. They were practically begging for us to lift them. But hey, don't be worried though. We're gonna let you live. As long as you work your ass off for us, that is. Damn you! You enjoyed it!
Small world.
Those hellish days went on and on. Stealing to survive. To us, it was only natural.
Wait.
I was ordered to take blood beads from other kids. Ones that were just like me. As long as they could get beads, they would live. Survival was more bead to bead than day to day. That was when Louis came along and reached out to me. No one had ever done that for me before.
Is the Hunter Kevin? Huh. I don't think I answered that question in my last playthrough.
It's how our world is. I'm sure you've seen it yourself. There's no shortage of people who will exploit others to make their own lives easier. I have crossed blades with their miserable sword on more than one occasion, while I was researching the blood beads. It was a small thing, but I was certain that it would do some good.
What is it?
Unfortunately, the one-handed sword thing won't help me.
Louis, why do you keep bringing blood beads to some random kid like me?
There isn't really a particular reason. But if I had to give one, I'd say it's because you were alive when I met you.
That's... Don't keep risking your life for me, Louis. You can't.
You don't need to worry about me, really. Focus on keeping yourself alive and well.
Louis. Louis kept bringing me blood beads, which spared me from the constant struggle other revenants faced over them. There was no fear of being turned to ash or becoming one of the lost. I had blood beads, and that meant I had peace for myself. It was all mine. But was that really okay? The shortage must be hitting you too. Here, take them. They're yours. Don't worry about me. Being the only survivor would be boring anyway. And, you know, we rely on each other to survive, right? That's what people do.
There you are. You're that crazy kid that's been passing out blood beads, aren't you?
Maybe. What if I am?
If you've got so many lying around, then how about you pass some along to us? After all, we've been hurting since one of our kids turned lost.
I don't have that many. Even if I did, I wouldn't give a single bead to bastards like you.
You stupid punk. In that case, we'll just take him by force.
I think there's one more Hunter memory, and it might explain what happened to him.
He was sharing the blood beads I gave him with some of the other revenants. He wasn't stupid. He had to have known what would happen if he did something like that.
What is it?
Yep. Kevin and Coco meeting. Oh. Shit.
Hey, you! Give me all your blood beads. If you don't, you're gonna get hurt.
Look at me, being threatened by a little boy. I must be letting my image slip.
I'm not a little boy. Now hurry up and hand him over, lady. That hurt.
What did I say? You're just a little boy. Still, I have to admire your guts.
Go on, do what you want. I'll end up dead anyway if I don't bring those blood beads back.
Ah, this is before Louis.
Why? Is someone making you collect the beads for them?
What's it to you? You plan on giving alms to a poor, miserable thrall?
I'm not giving you anything. You'll have to make your own way in the world. What I can do is offer you a job. I need someone to scout out the place marked on this map. Think you can handle that?
The map led me to a fully laden blood spring, tucked neatly out of sight. It was so well hidden that I never could have found it on my own. She'd sent me to the trove alone and unsupervised, so she couldn't very well complain when I took every last blood bead. After all, who am I to turn down an offer like that? I doubt I'll ever see her again anyway.
More than likely, she knew he would do that.
Whoa, what was that? Talk about your unexpected trips down memory lane. Stop that. I do what I want to do, and that's all there is to it. Most revenants have lost the majority of their memories. I guess I'm something of an oddity in that respect. I've still got almost all of them. And the things I want to forget aren't going anywhere. Lucky me, right? Looks like you have the ability to restore people's memories. If you happen to find anything related to me, be sure to let me know, okay? I'll make it worth your while. There could be something out there that I've forgotten, and if that's the case, I want to see what it is. So the kid found the blood spring after all, hmm? Maybe I did, and maybe I didn't.
Yeah, she's pretty easy to figure out. Nope. Still got stuff to do.
What is it?
This one I don't think I got before.
I'm sorry, baby.
Nope.
I'm afraid it's over for me.
I got this one before.
But I don't regret what I did. When I gave out those blood beads, I felt like I was taking back my humanity. For a brief moment, I felt like I was truly alive. It was because of you. Thanks to you, Louis. I wonder if I was able to become even a little bit like you. Goodbye.
Oh, that was a brief one.
Kevin, you wanted to...
Yep.
Yeah. I believe you need a real sense of dedication before you can truly say you've saved someone. It's just self-deception to feel like you've helped after giving no more than handouts. But at the same time, I'd be a coward if I only sat back and watched while doing nothing. Even if I'm deceiving myself, I have to keep fighting. And if I fail to help, I'll face up to what I've done. But I also won't let that stop me from trying to help others. That's what I've decided. I couldn't save Cruz. Even when she begged for my help, I wasn't strong enough to do what was necessary. Now, this is all I can do for her. And the world. It doesn't change what happened, or the fact that I'm responsible for Kevin's death. However, I appreciate you sharing his memories with me. Thank you.
One more memory.
What is it?
Pathetic. Perfectly useless.
You're expected to pull your own weight in this squad.
You'd be easy to replace.
Are you really sure I'm cut out for this?
You've got the raw ability. The rest depends on whether or not you have the guts.
End of the road.
No. Please. Wait. Don't take my home away from me.
Thank you for your dedication.
Jack.
It wasn't supposed to be like this.
Oh, the thing we fought was him. Yeah, that one was simple. Alright. I've got a couple minutes left. Not gonna talk to him just yet. Okay, so fighter, I've got everything. I've got everything from the ranger. Berserker, I don't really care about. Everything is unlocked for him. That's what I want. Don't care about that. Okay. I don't care about that. That's what I want. Eh. There are still two things. That's one I really want. But that's one that I can get right now. Okay, so that one and that one.
Allow me to thank you again. Because of you, the research into the blood springs is going ahead. Plus, I'm sure the missile and rejuvenated springs will save the lives of lots of revenants. I hope your success continues. We don't know why your blood can activate missile and blood springs. However, there's a medicine made from the Queen's blood which has the same sort of effect. This is only a hypothesis, but your blood might be related to the Queen somehow.
Huh.
We can head out.
I'm gonna kill an enemy or two and see how much that grinds up my new skill that I really want to use. Because using Iker to just go back to a spot without using any haze, no, I want that. Oh, it takes 10 Iker. I don't care. 10 Iker is easy to get. No, not that way.
Good to be with you.
Oh, hi,
handled
Louis.
that pretty well. Did you pick up something we can use?
I'll get to the next missive. Actually,
This is a wrecked ship, isn't it?
oh, that's awesome. That's great. That's fantastic. I love that.
I should probably check my equipment too.
I so want to make sure that is in my queue. I will catch you all in the next episode where I get that up to snuff. Until then, though, have fun, be safe, and aloha.